So, are there any kids in the audience? Me? No, good, okay. I'm calling this masturbation because I'm doing it to myself. Sorry, Steph. So, the beautifully poetic topic that I have chosen, which was presumably from the voice of Zach Bryant, is Belgian waffles are more important than the economy. So, I'm going to start out over here as the affirmative, arguing the affirmative, of course, and over there, when I'm wearing sunglasses, I'll be the negative. So, hopefully this isn't a disaster. Alright, the resolution states Belgian waffles are more important than the economy. I stand in firm, absolute, and total affirmation of this resolution. My two contentions are, first, Belgian waffles are delicious, while economies are not. And second, Belgian waffles don't kill people, economies do. In reference to my first contention, Belgian waffles are delicious, while economies are not. Sweet, syrupy goodness, cooked with love and served with joy, is much preferable to an economy. Conversely, eating an economist is a much less savory course of action. Now, would you rather eat a delicious and scrumptious Belgian waffle, or former chairman of the Federal Reserve, Ben Bernanke? Ask yourself that question. My second contention, Belgian waffles don't kill people, economies do. Has your house ever been foreclosed on by a Belgian waffle? I don't think so. Has a Belgian waffle ever created a credit crunch by selling subprime mortgages to hedge fund managers? I also don't think so. When economies fail, people are unemployed and they die of starvation, while Belgian waffles feed people. If you have a bad Belgian waffle and it fails you, you simply spit it out and start again. On to the negative. Hopefully I can read this. I can. Good. So, Belgian waffles are more important than the economy. I stand in firm, absolute, and total negation of this resolution. My first contention is Belgian waffles are responsible for genocide, and second, economies can be delicious also. In reference to my first contention, Belgian waffles are responsible for genocide. You should be familiar with the Rwandan genocide, in which Belgian aristocrats set up an ethnic government. After the Belgians left, racial war broke out, and a lot of people died. Belgian waffles are a symbol of Belgium and Belgian society. Belgian people were driven to insanity by these horrible foods. So people died in the name of Belgian waffles those days, and in the name of Belgian culture. And after this genocide, their economy collapsed. Perhaps if Belgians were more famous for delicious economies than delicious waffles, perhaps those 800,000 people would be alive today. My second contention for the negative side, economies can be delicious too. I like to start every morning with a large plate of Marxist social equality and wash it down with a glass of free market capitalism. I hear socialism is great this time of year, get it? Because France just elected a socialist president. Tough crowd. Alright. I propose, rather than eat genocide-causing breakfast foods, we consume the economists that failed the United States. That way we will never go hungry again. So just think about how delicious Ben Bernanke would be if you covered his bald head with a little bit of butter and could feed your family for a month. To the rebuttals. So, my opponent has mentioned that Belgian waffles are responsible for genocide. Now, this is only true because Belgium actually left the country, leaving it to war. If people stayed there and they all concentrated on eating these delicious Belgian waffles, perhaps the genocide wouldn't have happened. So really, there's no proof that genocide was happening while Belgian waffles were being consumed. It was when they stopped being consumed that genocide broke out. So Belgian waffles are not responsible for genocide, they prevent genocide in fact. You may remember in World War II also that the Germans annexed Belgium through the war, and things only got worse after that point. I wonder why. Second, my opponent mentioned that economies can be delicious food. He also mentioned, although he's very attractive, he's not very intelligent, that he starts every day with Marxist social equality and washing down with free market capitalism, which are two very conflicting ideas. So my opponent's digestive system must be really confused on its economic policy. But economies are not obviously consumable, and waffles are, so they are much more important. Over here. All business. Alright, my opponent's first contention is that Belgian waffles are delicious while economies are not. Although I've clearly proven that to be wrong with my second contention that economies are delicious too. I provided a substantial form of food with, i.e. the failed economists, and Ben Bernanke, who would all be delicious. So that negates my opponent's first contention, clearly. My opponent's second contention is that Belgian waffles don't kill people, economies do. This is obviously negated by my first contention that Belgian waffles are responsible for genocide. It's a true fact. You can see it right there. Historical evidence that the Rwandan genocide was caused by Belgian waffles. Terrible crime should not be ever remembered again. My opponent's second contention is that Belgian waffles don't kill people. Oh, I just mentioned it, didn't I? So, in conclusion, over here. Belgian waffles are delicious while economies are not. You cannot consume an economy, and Belgian waffles are simply syrupy and delicious and cooked and served with joy. Belgian waffles don't kill people, economies do. Once again, you've never been foreclosed on by a Belgian waffle. And, okay, just kidding. Over here, we've seen evidence that Belgian waffles have caused genocide, and that economies should be consumed rather than Belgian waffles. With that, I persuade you to, I don't know, I guess I won, really, no matter what.